Hey y'all, and welcome to LumberJillville on the road. I am in town visiting friends and family, and the treasure and I went on a day full of fig hunting. Now, we started out at this toy store called Classic Plastics, and it was awesome. And yes, I got permission to film inside there. So let's dive right into this hunt. All right, and the mayor is here sitting next to the treasurer, and this is what we first saw at Classic Plastics. Now, they had Basic Series 119, which the treasurer pointed out to me weeks ago, right?
Oh, absolutely. And that Triple H right there, that's something I've been eyeing for a couple weeks now.
Oh, yeah, and it was really cool to see that on store shelves. And obviously the Black Series are definitely cool figures, so this store had a lot of variety and figures of all kinds. Now, this was kind of the newer side, but as you can see in a video where we kind of cover everything in the store, they had a lot of retro stuff. Now, the thing that caught my eye was Zeb. I think his name was Zeb. Zeb from the old Star Wars Rebel show. I was a big fan of that show, and I never saw that Black Series Zeb. I almost got it, full disclosure. We had Moff Gideon there. A lot of Star Wars stuff.
Yeah, did you see stuff from the Phantom Menace there that was a little earlier?
You know what? They had, I think it's called like the retro Star Wars retro line. I'm not a Star Wars collector, so take it easy on me out there, everybody. But I did see like a episode 1.
And here are some LJNs that they've actually had for a little while. I was eyeing those things for weeks. And here's another case that I showed Mary Aaron. There's some Hasbros in there that I've been eyeing and some other different Ruthless Aggression type figures and whatnot.
Yeah, this case wasn't really as full as we're used to, so that's why we didn't take the time on it. Now, these Star Wars figures, the treasure and I had a lot of these in the past. So it's always cool to go through these baggies and kind of look at them up close. I don't remember a lot of their names, but I did have a lot of these, so I know these are a dime a dozen in collection stores. Here we go. This is the treasurer's favorite here.
Oh yeah, I was staring at these things for a while. I don't believe I had any of these ones, but I did have a lot of G.I. Joes as a kid, and I still have them, but they was tempting.
Ninja Turtles, now I had tons of these. It was weird. I almost double checked them to see if they got in my collection because, no joke, I had a lot of these obscure ones, and it was weird to see them here. So Chrome Dome was cool because it still had that vac metal chrome on it. Casey Jones, Surfer Mikey, Army Raphael, had them all. So yeah, Classic Plastics is freaking awesome. And this is actually where the treasure has found quite a few Hasbros. Now, usually the variety in wrestling figures is pretty vast. There weren't a whole lot of retro figures there, but I was really surprised to see Basic 119. The treasure told me it's been on the pegs for the last couple weeks, so that tells me they got them a little early, which is pretty awesome. But with that aside, let's dive into the retail store journey here and start off with Walmart and Target. All right, heading into our first Target. Started off hot with the Ultimate Edition Macho Man, Basic 116 Seth Rollins, and this was a good selection here. Of course, we're just looking at the basics, but we had Nikolai Volkov for days. For days, okay? And then we had Heenan, still in his Weasel suit, and Volkov. Volkov, Heenan. Heenan, Volkov. We got them both. All day, folks. Championship Showdown 2-packs. Nothing too crazy. A lot of fins. Then we moved down. We had the Ultimate Edition Edge. We had quite a few of those on the pegs, actually. Along with many of those WrestleMania China Elites and some more Nikolai Volkovs. Anything grab your attention here?
No, not really. I mean, the Ultimates are pretty cool. I don't see them too much. This is not a Target I typically go to, but I don't really see them much in my Target. And obviously they got a whole bunch of the Childs. I can't remember his name, but it was
Grogu!
Grogu, that's right, yeah.
And then you came across that little cycle, the slam cycle or whatever.
Yeah,
and
that
then
was kind of cool.
I thought this was worth showing. So these are the McFarlane DC toys, and they had a ton of, Series 22? I mean, it was ridiculous how many they had. So it was just kind of neat. But yeah, so if you're into those, definitely check this Target out because they got tons. All right, and here we go. We got some belts. And what do we have figure-wise? One Jeff Hardy. One freaking basic Jeff Hardy. That's it. Nothing to see here, folks.
I did like that U.S. Championship belt, though.
Yeah, it was cool. Now, this was a fun Walmart to come in and look at the pegs because right away, Chase Jeff Hardy, I'm pointing to the treasurer. I already have it, but it stands out. It stands out. We also had a couple Romans from Elite 84. We had a Ripley, my first time seeing that in the store. We had Sheamus, and I was looking for a Buddy Murphy because I traded my last one and I regretted it, and I found it. Here he is, Buddy Murphy in all his glory, baby. So I picked that one up. And obviously, I just skimmed past what the treasurer was really looking for. And what was that, treasure?
Yeah, the Ric Flair Giant 2-pack, Showdown 2-pack. That it was awesome.
And here's a frightening picture of Finn Balor up close here. So I was a little overwhelmed because this was actually one of the best Elite selections that I've seen in a while. So I was pretty impressed, but we came away with some figures here.
Yeah, this was the place where I ended up picking up something that you'll see here at the end. I was really happy with this.
Mayday, Polly on the ground, Treasurer's hairy leg, and we're up to the figures here. More Bobby Heenan's in the Weasel suit. We had some John Cena's here. That was good to see. We had tons of basics that we've been seeing pretty much all day. The Roddy Strong's pretty cool.
Yeah, I don't even remember seeing that Roddy Strong. I think you might have been hiding that from me.
I almost got it. Looking back on the video, I would have grabbed that Big E and that Roddy Strong. We had Alexa Bliss. Always good to see Elite 82. I did pick up this Morrison here, another figure that I regret not getting in the past. Now this Bliss, let's look close at the title. Womez. So it is not the corrected tag title. It is Womez. Anyway, so yeah, we had a decent selection here, but just a lot of repeats. A lot of those legend peg warmer figures here, honestly.
Did you see all the UFC figures? This is one of the only ones I've ever been to where the UFC figures are right there with the WWE on the pegs. It's really
I overlooked them. Bailey here, baby, but I overlooked them, you know?
And more Grogu.
Mm-hmm. All right, so Five Below didn't have a whole lot. They did have those WWE monster trucks, and what I thought was cool was this Roman Reigns costume. Now, this is less than $5, so if you have a kid, definitely go to Five Below and pick up one of those costumes. It's a good deal. And I found this little bendy Finn for like $3.25.
Yeah, I think I got lost in the store. I don't even know where I was when you were looking at this stuff.
Yeah, not much. I do have this Sasha truck, though. Y'all want to see depression? Right here. Not a single wrestling figure. Not much to say.
Yeah, it was very depressing.
Alright, so this was a cool Walmart because this is the first time I saw Basic 119 on store shelves. Now, we did see it at the collector shop, but this is a retail store, so I was blown away they had it.
Yeah, absolutely. I definitely didn't expect to see any of this.
Now, if they had a Lacey Chase, I would have got it to keep at MOC, but they didn't. However, I might go back to this place and get a regular MOC because I do like that Lacey. But yeah, definitely cool to see these in the store. And Walmart once again. This had a decent selection of basics and showdown 2-packs, but I believe we missed the boat on seeing any elites here.
Yeah, it was pretty much just the basics and 2-packs, right? Yeah.
Yeah, there wasn't a whole lot to get excited about at this store, but we did see those replica belts, which are cool, or those toy replica belts. Now, I did come across this Black Series Boba Fett, and this thing was freaking cool. It was definitely tempting, but like I said, I don't really collect the Star Wars.
Yeah, I think that might even had some damaged packaging on it, though.
And this was our final destination on the day. Once again, Alexa Bliss with the Womez, not a corrected title. Nikolai for the Treasurer.
Yeah, if you guys hear me ever talk about my local Target, this is my local Target right here we're at.
So this tends to be a honey hole, but not today. Just a lot of basics. And we did see the Tony Storms, including that chase in the front there. So that was probably the highlight of this store, honestly. Welcome to LumberJillville's special Ohio Toy Hunt edition. So truth being told, as you can see in the video, the Treasurer and I stopped at a lot of Target, Walmart, and even the specialty shops. We didn't come away with a whole lot, but we do like what we did find, so we're just going to do a video where we talk about it. So the first couple things I got this color reveal Barbie and this little popper keychain thing for my daughter because, of course, I had to get her something. Now, I came away with 2 figures. The Treasurer came away with 3. The first thing I came across was this Elite 84 Murphy. Now, I did find this before, and I traded it, and I regret it because it's a cool figure. So I'm glad that I came across this as one of our first stops, so I was happy early on in the hunt. Now, the second figure I came across is also a figure that I wish I would have picked up when I came across it before, Elite 82 John Morrison. Now, I'm a huge Johnny Drip Drip fan. Okay, obviously, you know what I mean? So I had to get this. I'm a big fan. I'm really excited I came across this. And once again, it was one of our earlier stops. As the stops went on, we kind of saw the same stuff over and over, And I have the Treasurer filming right now, by the way. So he came across what he was looking for today. We got basic 119 Triple H. And to be honest with you, this is awesome. I mean, this is like NXT finger point, you know, show support Triple H. And this is cool. I mean, this would be cool for anyone's NXT shelf, especially if you have some of the NXT figures. Yeah, so that's cool. And then we came across a couple of the Jeff Hardy chases. Now, this is Elite 84, so it's a brand new series out on the pegs. And yeah, the Treasurer picked this up because it is a cool figure. And he'll see how cool it is once he opens it. It's even better and more detailed when you open it up. But he was definitely happy about that. And the one thing he was really looking for today that he had not seen yet was his Championship Showdown 2-pack. Now, this is Series 3, and this Ric Flair and the Giant, I mean, this is classic WCW, and this is what he really wanted and was looking for. So early on, I told him I was looking for a Murphy Elite because I regret trading it. He was looking for this, and then I was also looking for an Austin Theory chase. I didn't find that chase. But one of our first stops, I think it was the same store. He found this, and I found the Murphy Elite, so we had a great day of hunting. But other than that, we kind of saw basically the same things over and over at the stores. But doesn't mean we might not go out the rest of the week, but that's what we found today. So thanks for stopping by LumberJillville on the road, and thanks for checking out the journey that the Treasurer and I had when we went fig hunting for an entire day. Now, my vacation's not over, so I am still going to go out and check some stores. But even though we didn't find a whole lot, what was worth it was the time I got to spend with my best friend. So I had a great time, and I'm continuing to have a good time here with friends and family. And yeah, have a good night, y'all.